From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. He's going to field this at the 2. Returns looking good so far. Off to the races, middle of the field. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets go up 6-0 here in the first. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This return starts at the 5. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Looking to throw right away. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. But that back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward. The line, Quincy Williams making the tackle. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, 57, 57. What's that?
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's able to get it past midfield and down into the Jets' side.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Attack, attack!
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. Wrapped up on that play by big Quinnen Williams.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow.
Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Opening drive going according to plan. This is 1st and 10 at the 36.
Yellow. At 57. At color. Yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's 2nd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Xavier Gipson on to return for the Jets. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Riley Moss with that tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They go right back to Hall. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Going to the ground again on 1st. Room to work at the 35. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. They get 27 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
They give on 2nd to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Third and a lone yard coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he drives it close to the red zone before going out. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll give the Jets a first down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Hall takes it straight ahead. Jukes one defender. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Allen. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They send a man in motion. Rodgers will look to throw. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And that's a New York touchdown. Zuerlein on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Tight.
Here's Mahomes now. Dump off caught by his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Oh, he trucked that defender. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Hey, 57, 57 colors, 57 colors. Right side.
1st down, and they go right back to him. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run, but I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Right side.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Open space inside the 40. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, okay? They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Back to the well again. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Riblin, Riblin. Right side.
From the red zone now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now they face 2nd down.
Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Right side.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he drives this forward to the 6. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Right. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's on the move. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Good side.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd.
Easy.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs pushing for points. Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
And that's going to move the chains.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for and you go out and execute.
Harris finds the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Reek Woolen. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Center return, Nyheim Hines. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. 50, yellow, 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 yellow. There's hard.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow. 15. There's hard.
Looking to throw Mahomes. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Eye on these two. Eye on these two. There's hard.
Here's Mahomes. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. And following that return, we've got an injured player down there. He'll receive some assistance as we step aside. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
50. Hey, you block over here. Look at this.
They start the half with a give to Hall. Duke the defender. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Man in motion here. Here's Hall once more. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pressure comes. Rodgers made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Rodgers here from the gun. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Backed up now after the penalty. It's 3rd down.
26.
To throw is Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Hassan Reddick cleaning up that play. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Yellow. Easy.
To the air, Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Jets football. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Throwing on 1st down to Rodgers. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs cut it to a field goal game. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now here's Rodgers. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Rodgers to throw. Has his man, it's Corley. And he's out of bounds, looks like right at midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hall. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play fake, it's Rodgers. Brought in right side by Moore. Escapes a defender. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, 88, 398.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 25 on second down. And he loses control of the interception in the end zone. Could have taken away some potential points, but instead, new life, third down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Putting a receiver in motion. Third down give to Hall. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth and short. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. The Jets have it with a lead to start the fourth, but the win's not secure quite yet. Important moments as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This one from an even 40 yards out. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. The give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Attack!
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Attack!
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Go. Yellow!
Second and 13. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Rodgers set to pass. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. That goes for 36 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. They go right back to Hall. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Chiefs in a nickel set for this third down call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding off. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Important moments as they turn to Greg Zuerlein. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. They'll run here following the penalty. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Rodgers. This one's caught. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Third down, 1 yard to go. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
win the early battle. Give a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They'll run here. It's Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They've got a man in motion. Trying again, Hall. And he runs it across, touchdown. The Jets make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Breece Hall with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Zerline on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets bump the lead up to 13 points. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Yellow.
Another try following the sack. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They've got first down from the 31. Hall running between the tackles. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Jets approaching win number 7 on the year. Second and 6 coming up here. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. On the handoff, Allen. And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow.
Throwing now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw it. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
One final shot here. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So it's a road win for the Jets. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So for Brock Huard, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports,